Hey guys, it's Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware. We're going to wait a couple of minutes for some people to show up into the room. I know it's Friday night, but people are liable to show up at any time. So we'll give it a minute. Hey guys, it's Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware. We're going to wait and again, turn down the volume so there's not an echo. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. Had a fantastic Friday myself. Really looking forward to a pretty decent weekend. Thought I'd do some live streaming. I'm going to go say hi to my son real quick, and I'll be right back. Let everybody get into the room. Hey, Ethan. I just started to stream. I don't know if nuking will interrupt it or not. It's up to you. If you really want to do something, go ahead. All right, you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. All right, I'll be down a bit. Love you. All righty. Well, in the interest of not having too much dead space at the beginning of this video, for those of you watching it later, we're going to go ahead and get started. So tonight's game is between the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates and the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics. So without any further ado, let's get things going. Fred Clark leading off for the Pirates. 4-8. That's going to be ground to short. Buries a 2 and a 4. That's an out. That's one away. Easy play over to Stuffy McInnes. Tommy Leach facing Chief Bender, starting pitcher for the Athletics. And we have a 2-8, and Leach is on with a walk. They're going to hold him. Lord has got a 2, so that takes 3 away from an A, 112. Leach is not going to be in a huge hurry to steal, I don't think. Honus Wagner, he'll be swinging away. 6-3, fly ball to right field. That'll be Murphy with a 2. And a 3. Safe at second on an error. Bad play by Danny Murphy. E9. Leach is over to third. Murphy with the error. It's going to bring up Dots Miller, second baseman, fourth in the order. 2-5. Miller strikes out. 2 down, top of the first. Men at second and third for Pittsburgh. Owen Chief Wilson facing Chief Bender. Chief against Chief. Tomahawk Wars. 6-2. Fly ball to left. Easy play for Briss Lord. That is out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. You guys go there. You go there. Vic Willis starting on the mound for the Pirates. And the A's come to bat. Rearrange a couple things here real quick. You come down there out of the way. All righty, here we go. Eddie Collins, college boy, leading off against Vic Willis. A pitch, 3-6, and that is a leadoff double for Eddie Collins. With his AA stealing rating on second, Frank, home run, candlestick maker Baker. That's for you, Al, and you're going to hear it at some point tonight. Here we go. Man on second. 334. He's swinging away against Willis. 1-9. And that is a base-clearing triple, RBI triple for Baker. Eddie Collins scores. Boom, boom, boom with a 3. So the Athletics at it, bottom of the first. Man on third, no outs, up a run already. Stuffy McInnes, 1-7, and that is a RBI single for McInnes. RBI there. Home run, Baker scores. Candlestick maker Baker. Rube Oldring. Do. Man on first, 2 runs across, none out. Ruby. 6-4 misses the homer split, fly ball to left. Easy play for Fred Clark. That is 1 away. That'll get us to Danny Murphy, right fielder. 4-7. That's going to be a single. McInnes to second. McInnes is a 1-15. 3. McInnes to third. Men at the corners, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 2 runs across. Briss Lord to the plate facing Willis. 2-4. Pops it up behind shortstop. Hannes Wagner's over, makes the play. That is 2 away. Men at the corners. Vic Willis now facing shortstop Jack Berry, 7th in the order. 1-12. Fouls out plus injury. 2 runs for the Athletics. And that's going to be for the rest of this series. Jack Berry is out. So let's take care of that real quick. A's, who is their shortstop to be? That's going to be Claude Derrick. All righty. So let's do that with Jack Berry. Just get that done real quick. Claude Derrick is going to be 7. He is a 2-rated shortstop. And he's a B Steeler, 114 base running. Berry is done. J +1. All righty. Goes right there. No one in the chat yet. Not a problem. Pirates come up. Top of the second, down 2. Wilson was the last batter, so Bill Abstein is going to be leading off, first baseman against Chief Bender. For the A's on the mound, here's the pitch, 5-10. That's going to be catcher card X. Thomas is a 2 with a 6, and that is out on a dribbler. Gets the throw to McInnes. So that's 1 away. George Gibson, catcher, 1-7, lines out hard to second. Easy play by Eddie Collins. That is out number 2. Chief Bender seems to have settled in here a little bit. Bobby Byrne, third baseman, 8th in the order, 4-10, grounder to third. That's going to be Baker is a 2 with a 9, and an easy out over to McInnes to end the inning. Which will leave us with Willis, Clark, and Leach in the next inning for Pittsburgh. Bottom of the second. A's looking to increase on their lead. Vic Willis on the mound for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. 5-6, and that is a single for Ira Thomas, catcher. Brings up pitcher Chief Bender. He's going to lay it down. Lays it down the first base line. Not able to stop Thomas going to second, but gets Bender on the sack. McInnes to Collins covering. Sack right there. 1 out. Thomas is on second. Eddie Collins comes up. He'll be swinging. 4-8. That's a single. Thomas is rounding third. He's a 110. He's not going to be going home. They hold him up third. So 1 out, men at the corners. Frank home run Baker. Candlestick maker Baker. 2-3. Grounder to first. That's going to double up. Yep. That goes up here. Dummy. Okay, so yeah, Baker, that's going to double up Collins. And that was a grounder to first, so we'll call that double play. 3-6-4 ends the inning. Sorry about that. Yeah, y'all saw it. Y'all knew it was happening. I wish I could hear you. That way I could hear you telling me. We go to the top of the third. Pirates trying to make something happen, down 2 runs. Early 2-run lead for the Athletics. Vic Willis facing Chief Bender. 3-3. Pops up behind short. Easy play by Claude Derrick. That's out number 1. And we go Fred Clark. No one in the chat yet. Facing Bender. 6-7 is a single. Fred Clark is on first base. Tommy Leach. And Clark's going to try and steal. 12. Clark is going to make it. He's on second. Yeah, it's still Leach. 1 away. Leach, man, on second. Here's the pitch from Bender. 1-12. Fouls out plus injury. Holy, here we go. And he's going to be out for the series because I believe 12 is 3 games. So he'll be out for the series. So now I got to replace Leach. Give me a moment. Guys are getting hurt. Center fielder, Ham Hyatt. He's going to come in. J plus 1, 2. Hyatt. He's 8-4. D 14. All righty. 2 outs. Man on second, Hannes Wagner. To the plate, Bender. Here's the pitch. 6-8. That is a 1. That is a 1-star single. Gets Clark to third. Brings up Dots Miller, 2 out, facing Bender. Men at the corners, 3-6, and that's a 2-star single. Wagner gets around to third. RBI single for Miller. Clark scores. Owen Wilson. Men at the corners, 2 outs, 6-4. Fly ball to right field. Back goes Danny Murphy, makes the catch. Out number 3, Pirates do play to run. They get 1 back. So the bottom of the third, Athletics with a 1-run lead. Yeah, boom. Boom, boom. Stuffy McInnes leading off against Vic Willis. There's BJ. How's it going, man? Really did the rounds of various teams, didn't he? Yes, he did. He did quite a few of them, I'll tell you. I'm not sure what the roster is. Easy enough to find out. That is an out to Chief Wilson. But, yeah, he got around. He did really good. BJ, how you doing this evening? It's good to see you in the chat room, man. Nice to have you. Rube Oldring. Ruby. 3-4. Misses a skinny single split. Lines to third. Baker makes the catch. No, sorry, wrong team. That would be Bobby Byrne. Anyway, 2 away. Oh, of course I'm going to ask. My mama raised me right. Danny Murphy. 6-7, grounder to second. That'll be Miller with a 2-12. And Miller gets the out over to Abstein. 4-3 Athletics, bottom of the third, retired in order. I'm going to tell you, BJ, if the game goes quickly enough, doesn't go into extra innings, I'm thinking doubleheader. I really think I'm going to get in under the 30-minute mark. I'm trying to fly here. Abstein, ground ball back to the box. That's 1 away. Good play by Bender. Brings Gibson up. George Gibson, catcher. 6-5. That is a single. He is on with a hit. Doobie-doobie-doo. Bobby Byrne, third baseman. 1 away, 1 on. 2-10. Ground ball back to the box. Bender is going to get it to second in time to get Gibson with Collins. Not enough time to get to first, so fielder's choice for Byrne. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Vic Willis. Got 11 when a pitcher comes up with 2 out. 5-4, but when he rolls something like a double, Byrne gets around to third, and being a 1-16, they send him home, and it's a tie ball game. RBI double by the pitcher with 2 outs. Clutch hit by Willis to tie the ball game up. Yeah, I'm trying to. Trying to move it along. Having a light chat room is kind of helping. I like interacting. I just can't help it. And it does kind of slow things down, but I really wanted to try to squeeze in a couple tonight. Fred Clark misses a skinny homer split. Fly ball to right. That's out number 3. Ends the inning. Pirates tie it up 2-2. We go to the bottom of the 4th. That goes there. And Briss Lord, left fielder, will be leading off against Vic Willis on the mound, fresh off his game-tying RBI double. 2 outs. Awesome at bat. 4-6. Ground to short. That is going to be Wagner. At a 1 with a 3. Makes the play over to Abstein. 1 away. Next up is going to be Claude Derrick in to replace the injured Jack Berry at shortstop. 5-6, and that's going to be a single. Derrick is on with a base hit, his first at bat of the season. Ira Thomas catcher. 1 out. You don't want a 2-out situation with the pitcher coming up. Try to swing with Thomas. Forego the small ball. 5-6, and the roll paid off. That's a 2-star double. Derrick gets around to third. So 2 men in scoring position. And now Chief Bender comes up. And Chief Bender with the suicide squeeze. That's not going to work. Batter is safe. Runner on third is thrown out by the pitcher. Other runners advance a base. So that's going to be, where are we? Bender. That's going to be fielder's choice. Thrown out by pitcher. 1, 2, and over to third. 2 outs, men at the corners. Eddie Collins comes up. 4-2, draws a walk to load the bases. And Vic Willis, just like that, he's right back in trouble again. We're going to go that way, just so we can keep track of it. Frank home run, Kendall stick maker Baker. Everyone's going to thank Al Red Sox fan for that. I'm going to annoy everybody with that the whole season. 4-4, and catches a skinny single split, 1 star. Baker with an RBI. A's go back up on top. Everybody else cycles around a base. Ira Thomas scores. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Jerry, how you doing this evening? Good to see you, sir. Glad you could make it. 2-7, ground ball to third. That's going to be out number 3. A's score another run, though. Your score after 4 innings. 1911 Philadelphia Athletics 3. 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Oh, moving right along with Phelan. Chief Bender on the mound for the A's, going strong. Ham Hyatt placing the injured Terry Leach. Not Terry, I don't know. Doesn't matter. 6-7, single. Hyatt leads off with a single. The Pirates have got something cooking. Honus Wagner, man on first, no outs. Top of 5th. Pitch from Bender. 5-8 is a strikeout. 1 away. Ham Hyatt on first base. Dots Miller, second baseman. Facing Bender. That's a 2-5. Another strikeout. Bender's going on a fender bender. Thank you, Jerry. Owen Wilson. Yeah, the earlier conversation BJ and I were having, Jerry says Wagner played from 97 to 17, the first 3 seasons with Louisville, and then the next 17 with the Pirates. Notice that I pronounced Louisville correctly. It's not Louisville, it's not Louisville, it's Louisville. I got family there. They'd hang me out to dry if I didn't. Wilson, 4-8 from Bender. And that's a ground to short. That's going to be Derek with a 2-18. And that's an out. And out number 3. Pirates, nothing, top of the 5th. So the A's come up. Try to extend their lead a little bit here. Vic Willis on the mound. Ruby, 1-8 pops out to second. Rube Oldring, you are letting me down. Well, thank you, Jerry. Really appreciate the accolade there. 3-10 strikeout for Murphy. That is 2 away. Briss Lord, left fielder, facing Vic Willis, bottom of the 5th, 4-7, and there's a single, 2-out single. So we've got a base runner. Claude Derrick comes to the plate, facing Vic Willis. 6-10, fly to center. That is going to be Ham Hyatt is a 4, yuck, 18, roll it again. Ain't going to be pretty no matter what. 9, and that's a triple. The horrible range begats itself. He makes it all the way around into the corner. RBI triple for Derek. Lord scores. A's add another run. Ira Thomas, catcher. 2 down, bottom of the 5th, 2-7, and that's a 2-star single. RBI single for Thomas. A's played another run. Claude Derrick scores. The Athletics look to be starting to pile up a few runs in this game. This is Chief Bender facing Vic Willis. 1-9 strikeout, ends the inning. 2 runs, 5-2 is your score. Going to the top of the 6th. You go there, you go there, you go there. Leadoff batter will be first baseman Bill Abstein for Pittsburgh, facing Chief Bender. 2-6 is a strikeout. Bender's on a bender. Catcher George Gibson, 1 away, top of the 6th. That's going to be 6-10. Fly ball to center field. Easy play for Rube Oldring. 2 away. Bobby Byrne, third baseman. 2 outs. 1-7 hardliner to third. Good play by Baker. That's going to be 3 away. Pirates are set down in order. We go to the bottom of the 6th. No change in the score. Yeah, don't worry, Jerry. I don't think anybody is going to miss the game because if they show up later, you guys are in for a treat. Yeah, K. Bender. That's right, man. K. Bender. Got 3, only 3 strikeouts so far, but 3 over the last 2 innings. He set down the last 6 batters in order after the leadoff single by Hyatt at the beginning of the 5th inning. Eddie Collins leading off bottom of the 6th. 6-9 off Willis's card. A line out to first. Good play by Abstein. That's out number 1. Frank home run candlestick maker Baker. Thank you, Al Red Sox fan. That's there. 3-8 fly ball to right. Good play by Chief Wilson. Yeah, do it right down here where it belongs. 2 away. Stuffy McInnes, first baseman, facing Vic Willis. 5-7, and that's a strikeout for Willis. Ends the inning. A's are set down in order. After 6, your score. Philadelphia Athletics 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 2. We go to the top of the 7th. And they're not going to take Willis out yet. They're going to let him bat. Are they going to let him bat? You need to make something happen, and they're coming to the top of their order. They might just pinch hit here. What do they have? Patty O'Connor. I think they're going to pinch hit. So we'll put that hitting card up here. Rare early exit for Willis. So we're going to have 9-0 Connor. Pinch hit. Willis with that RBI double, but they need to make a little bit more than that happen. So here we go, Patty O'Connor, leadoff batter facing Chief Bender, top of the 7th. Eddie Collins is there. Yeah, he led off the last inning. Lined out to third. I know he did. I'm going to take a second to make sure, Jerry. Yeah, he's there. Eddie Collins. He lined out, led off the last inning, lined out to first. Right there at Collins. This is Pittsburgh. So we've got Patty O'Connor with a 1-7. That's a strikeout. That'll be the end of him. No, Eddie Collins doesn't have a day off. That man's playing. Unless he's hurt, that man is playing. Great second baseman of dead ball. Fred Clark, left fielder, 1 away, top of the 7th, 5-10. Catcher's card X. Thomas is a 2 with a 1. Passed ball. Nobody on base. Followed by a strikeout. Made that outside pitch look a little more inside than it was. Fred Clark really does not like what Thomas did. He pulled a quick one, but that is 2 outs. Ham Hyatt, 6-8, and that is the line out to second. Out number 3. No runs scored. We go to the bottom of the 7th. At the old ball game. Stephen Conrad, good evening, young man. How are you doing, man? It's good to see you in the chat room tonight. Guys, remember to check out Stephen's YouTube channel. He's starting to do some strat-o-matic replays. His Rockies, am I correct? And great play-by-play, fast play, quick calling by Stephen. He's doing really, really good. Great channel. Check it out. Subscribe to him. Anytime a game comes up, you'll know it. Great young man. Good job on the videos the other day, Stephen. Really is. It's good to see you in here. Willis needs to be replaced so we can continue. And I think we're going to bring in Deacon Felipe. So let me write that in. Felipe, 1-2, E10. Felipe. Willis had 6 innings of work. And Rube Oldring is leading off. Awesome, Steven. I'm looking forward to it. Thought it was the Rockies. Looking forward to listening to it, man. You do a great job. All right, Rube Oldring, 1-6. And finally, on the hit table with a leadoff triple. Ruby. Danny Murphy, right field. Man on third, 2-8. Hard grounder to short. Runner is going to hold. Oldring's not going to make it. That is out number 1. Chris Lord comes up, 310 batter. Going to swing away, facing Felipe. 4-9, fly ball to left. And it's not a deep fly ball. The runners are going to hold. Good shallow play by Fred Clark out there in left field. Claude Derrick on for the injured Jack Barry. 3-6. And that's low on the split. Hard liner to second. Eddie Collins. No, sorry, wrong team. Dots Miller makes a snag. Out number 3. Do it on the right player. That is out number 3. Rube Oldring does not score. So that's going to bring us to the top of the 8th. Yeah, right on Rube. That's right. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Cam Hyatt, number 2 in the order, is going to be leading off. All righty. Chief Bender on the mound. 3-4 pops up to second. Easy play for Eddie Collins. That is Hyatt. Nope, Hyatt was the last batter. And that was off Hyatt. I forget what the roll was. We're doing it again. Sorry about that. 4-6, fly ball to center. That's out number 1, Honus Wagner. Yeah, sometimes this is confusing. I've got a different score sheet for roster card, and I really think I'm going to use it. Either that or the one for payoff pitch. Yeah, now I got payoff pitch, so I've got to learn how to play that game. But the score sheets, I think, are better. They, as far as placement, than the old Status Pro score sheets. So easier to keep track of. Dots Miller, 2-7 against Bender. Hard grounder to short. And that is going to be out number 2. Number 5 batter in the order, Chief Wilson, right fielder. Yes, Derek is playing shortstop for Barry. 1-11 pops up to second. Easy play by Collins. Eddie Collins, who is not taking the day off. That's a pop out. No runs, top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pirates are down by 3. A's are looking to make it happen. Yeah, if we didn't have the early injuries, the score sheet wouldn't be quite as confusing as it is. I really think in the future I am going to go with a different score sheet, something that allows 2 per row anyway. Ira Thomas, leadoff batter, 1-8. That's a single for Thomas. His 4th hit of the game. Single, run-scoring double, RBI single, and now another single. And that's going to bring up Chief Bender, staying in the game. Should have bunted. Didn't say bunt. He strikes out. I should have bunted. I did not say bunt. Going back to the top right there. Getting in a hurry. My stupid strategy. Payoff pitch, and Espo really hated roster card. He did. It's not that bad. I mean, like I did the little playthrough of it last night and the instructions and everything. And for me, I enjoy it. But I've also played 10 games. I got past my first, and I'll tell you what, the first game, it took me 20 minutes to get through the first inning. It really did. It took 20 minutes to get through the first inning. But once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. Eddie Collins, Thomas is on first. He's going to swing away. 3-11. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Chief Wilson underneath it, out number 2. Ira Thomas still standing on first base. Yeah, I saw that you had gotten a Rube last night during Chris Espo's live stream last night. That's cool, Jerry. 4-8, and that's going to be a double for Baker. Thomas is a 110 runner. He's going to be held at third. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning. Stuffy McInnes, first baseman, facing Felipe, 5-5, and a pop-up behind short. Derek makes that play. I'm sorry, Wagner makes that play easily. Out number 3, no runs for the Athletics. We go to the top of the 9th. Pirates need to do it right here. They need to make it happen, and they are down to Abstein, number 6 in the order. I don't know how much pinch hitting they're going to do. But Chief Bender is going into the 9th inning. He is nowhere near tired. He's been setting them down. He's given up 2 singles in the last 5 innings worth of work. 1 single. And 1 single in 4 innings. Everyone else is set down. Sorry, I digress. Abstein, 110. Leads off with a triple. Bill Abstein to the corner. Just like that, Bender's looking at giving up a run. Catcher, George Gibson. I've never used the Strat score sheets because I don't know why. I never did. I'm going to have to dig them out and try to use them maybe. I don't know. I never used the Strat score sheets, and I could not for the life of me tell you why I haven't. I'm going to have to dig them out and try them. Stands to reason. You'd think I did back in the 90s when I had the old Orioles game, 92 season, but I haven't since I got it again. 5-7, that's a strikeout. George Gibson, so that's going to bring us to 8th in the order. Bobby Byrne. Bill Abstein standing 90 feet away. 4-7, Byrne strikes out. That's 2 away. And they're going to pinch hit for Felipe. Almost anyone's got to be better. Yeah, O'Connor's no longer in the lineup. However, they're going to bring in Ed Abbaticchio, infielder. So let me get him all rid up. Addy-duddy-do. Ed Abbaticchio. Two outs, man on third facing Bender. Here is the pitch, 6-8. Misses a split liner to second. Collins makes a snag, and then it's out number 3 into the game. Your final score is going to be Pittsburgh 2, Philadelphia Athletics score 5. What do you think for a player of the game, guys? There we've got Ira Thomas for the A's, 4 for 4 with a double, a run scored, and RBI. We've got, well, of course, we've got Chief Bender. Gave up 2 runs, only gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Settled down for the end of the 7 hits. Settled down for the end of the game. Struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actually. 1 back in the first. What are you guys thinking about? Go Chief, huh? I'm kind of thinking the pitcher on this one, too. I mean, he really held Pittsburgh in check. Other batters for the, well, you got home run Baker. He hit an RBI triple, bottom of the first, scored a run, drove in Collins. RBI single, drove in Ira Thomas, and of course, the double. So he's 3 for 5. Yeah, I'm thinking Chief. Oh, Joey Perchy, welcome to the game. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the chat. Glad you can make it this evening. Good evening, sir. So we do have a vote for Ira Thomas. I need another vote. I need a tiebreaker, guys. What do you got? What do you got, BJ? Who do you think? Bender, Thomas? Co-MVPs? That way I can give you guys my surprise as soon as we pick the MVP. I can give you my surprise. For the leg, 5, 4. Bender gets it. Chief Bender. Player of the game. 9 innings, win, complete game. We'll do the stats later. And the reason we'll do the stats later, doubleheader. Yeah, we're doing a doubleheader. Figure blasted through one game real quick. Hopefully blast through the second one, not back up anybody else who's wanting to stream tonight. So starting in game 2 for Pittsburgh, well, let's fix the Hyatt thing. 8-4, because he's there for Leach. Make a couple of changes, and we'll get this going. I'm not reworking the whole thing. I'm just plugging him into the spot. Hyatt 8-4. He's a B. He's a D. 14. Howie Camnitz is going to start for Pittsburgh. And let's see for the A's. Who are they going to have? Let's see. Let's get rid of Felipe. Let's put him back in the pile. Oops, I've got another hitter in there. Yeah. No, where is he? 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. No one else is in there. All right. Now, let's see. Mike McAllister, good evening. How you doing? You feeling better? Hopefully you are. Hopefully you are on the mend very well. Good to see you in the chat tonight, man. How you doing tonight, buddy? You are in for game 2 of a doubleheader. The first game was the Pittsburgh Pirates visiting the Philadelphia Athletics. Athletics won 5-2. Player of the game was Chief Bender, went 9 innings, struck out 7, gave up 7 hits, 1 walk. Very decisive on the mound, went the distance. Well, let's hope that Pitt can even this series up. Let's see. We've got to figure out the starting pitcher here is going to be Jack Coombs for the Athletics. And I've got to make a lineup adjustment for the A's as well. And we'll be starting the game in just a moment. Coombs is a number. Oh, we need the batter's cards as well for the pitchers. Let me do that. A number 4 for Coombs. And a number 1 for Camnitz. And we will be getting right to the action here as soon as I make one change on the Athletics lineup. And that's going to be Claude Derrick, shortstop. And those injuries to Barry and to Leach will only be for the series. Again, I shortened the injuries. Derrick is a B. He's a 14. He's fielding shortstop at a 2, just like Barry was. Not going to hurt him defensively anyway. And Coombs is a – I've got those in the wrong spot, don't I? Oh, I've got the wrong card. I need a 4. Thought I had a 4. Do have a 4. Get rid of the 2. All right. Al, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How is it going, sir? Good to see you in the room. Beats, welcome to the party. Once again, you guys didn't miss – well, you guys did miss something. The Philadelphia Athletics beat the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates by a score of 5-2. Doubleheader! Raise the roof. So here we go. Start of game number 2. Fred Clark leading off left field for Pittsburgh. Coombs on the mound for the A's. 5-11. Ground ball back to the box. Coombs is a 2 with a 20, which is roll again and roll again. And that's an 8. Scoops it up. Out number 1. Ham Hyatt. 5 strikes out. So that's 2 away, top of the first. Now I'll come into the chat after 4 innings, guys. I'm just going to roll through it. We'll talk for a minute or 2 and then finish the game up. So I know other guys are probably wanting to stream. Honus Wagner, 2-11, fly to left. That is out number 3. Pirates score nothing, top of the first. And let's write that. 09, Pitt, 11, Philadelphia. Ought to be easy enough to figure out, but still. Here we go, bottom of the first inning. And college boy Eddie Collins leading things off. Second base for the Athletics. Howie Camnitz on the mound for the Pirates. And I didn't put down a little piece of tape. It's not like holding the score sheet still. Yeah, that's about right there. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, Eddie Collins leading off, bottom of the first, 6-9. Fly ball to center. That's out number 1. Good play by Ham Hyatt. Hit right to him. Frank Baker. Frank, home run, candlestick maker Baker. Thank you, Al. If this ever annoys you guys, blame Al. He started it. It's his fault. So under the bus there, buddy. Nothing but love for you. Got to write Coombs in here. Sorry, one more thing. One more minor detail to tend to. Because I'm so excited you guys are here to share the games with me. Baker facing Camnitz. 5-9. Grounder to second. Easy play for Dots Miller. 2 away. Ah, dear. Stuffy McInnes, first baseman, facing Camnitz. 4-3. Grounder to first. Da-de-da. Abstein's a 4 with a 2. That's going to be a hit. Yep. Stuffy McInnes is on with a single. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. 4-8. Grounder to short. That's going to be Hannes Wagner as a 1 with a 5. Scoops it up over to Abstein. Out number 3. Nothing going for the A's in the bottom of the first. We go to the second inning. Scoreless game. That's right, Mike. Let's go, Bucks. We are family 70 years earlier. Pointer sisters' parents were gleams in their parents' eyes. Dots Miller, 3-9. Draws a walk. Lead off top of the second. So Coombs lets somebody get on base with no outs. Right fielder, Chief Wilson, 6-6. Fly ball to center field. Ruby gets underneath it, makes the catch. Runners hold. That's going to be 1 away. That'll bring us to Bill Abstein, first baseman, facing Jack Coombs. 1-7. Pops up to second. Easy play by Eddie Collins. 2 away. Dots Miller still standing there on first saying, guys, you forget about me or what? Come on, hey. Gibson, catcher, 5-6. And that's ground to short. Claude Derrick is a 2 with a 6. He scoops it up, gets it over to McInnes. Out number 3. Pirates score nothing, top of the second. Go to the bottom of the bracket. The A's are coming up. Do. So Howie Camnitz is going to face right fielder Danny Murphy first. Up to follow Briss Lord and Claude Derrick. Murphy facing Camnitz. 1-5, and that is a fly to center. Out number 1. Left fielder Briss Lord, 1 away, bottom of the second, 6-9, fly to center. Another good play by Ham Hyatt. They're hitting these balls right to him. Good thing because he fields at a 4. Claude Derrick, 2 away. Here's the pitch from Camnitz, 6-9. Fly ball to center, Ham Hyatt. Catches 3 in a row, puts down 3 in a row. We go to the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Bobby Byrne, third baseman, facing Jack Coombs. 1-6, pop up to short. Easy play by Derrick. Claude Derrick, out number 1. Coombs now facing his nemesis, Howie Camnitz. Camnitz takes the pitch, 6-8. Just catches a single split, 1-6. Camnitz, helping his own cause, is on base, 1 away. That brings us to Fred Clark. 2-5, 2-star single. That's going to put Camnitz around a third. And the Pirates have got some business going. Brings up Ham Hyatt. Star of the show in the bottom of the second. 1 out, men at the corners, 4-8, and that's a single. Hyatt with an RBI single. Pirates get on the board first. Howie Camnitz scores. Clark at second. He's a 1-15. He's going around to third, and he rolls that 1. Men at the corners, 1 out. Pirates are starting to assembly line around the corners there. Hannes Wagner comes up facing Coombs. 3-3, hard grounder to short. Derek gets it over to Collins, makes the pivot over to McInnes, and they double up on Hyatt. That ends the inning. 6-4-3, but the Pirates do the damage, score a run. We go to the bottom of the third. Pirates with a 1-run lead. I said we get after 4 innings. I'll hop into the chat there, read you guys up in a minute or so, and then we'll get right back to the game. Ira Thomas, catcher, 8th in the order, facing Howie Camnitz. Bottom of the first, leadoff batter, 2-12, flies to left. Easy play for Fred Clark. That's out number 1. And Jack Coombs comes to the plate, 3-8, and he does the same, catches a single split off the hitting card. So 1 out, Jack Coombs single, matching Camnitz 1-out single. Let's see if Eddie Collins can do something about this. Leadoff batter. 4-7, that's a strikeout. Nope, Camnitz retires him. 2 outs. That is going to bring us to Frank home run candlestick maker Baker. Camnitz with the pitch, 6-7. Low on the split, liner to third. Baker, yeah, right. Bobby Byrne gets his glove all over it. Out number 3. A's cannot duplicate the Pirates' feat. We go to the top of the 4th. Pittsburgh Pirates with a 1-run lead over the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics. Dots Miller, second baseman, 4th in the order, will be leading off against Jack Coombs. On the mound for the Athletics, here comes the pitch. 4-7 strikes, Miller out. Second strikeout of the outing. Chief Wilson, right fielder, Owen Wilson, facing Coombs, 6-8, and that is a liner to first. McInnes gets his glove all over it, 2 away. Had right field written all over it, but McInnes really got his glove up there, had a bead on it. Bill Abstein, first baseman, 2-6, is struck out by Coombs. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Oh, yeah, triple was king back in the day. I mean, you didn't worry about home runs. If you had a triple, okay, yeah, you weren't scoring the run, but if you had loaded bases or 2 guys on, you were clearing the bases with a triple. It was, I mean, that was it. If you could do the triples, man, you could do the deed. You were the power hitter. If you could park it in the corner. All right, Stuffy McInnes leading off bottom of the 4th. 2-8 grounder to short. Easy play for Wagner. Out number 1 over to Abstein. Camnitz still on the mound, going strong for Pittsburgh. Rube Oldring, Ruby. 5-7, goes down swinging at the knee cheese. Come on, Rube. Say it ain't so. Yeah, I know. Boo hiss. Danny Murphy, right fielder. 6-5, that's a base hit. That's a single. A's have got some business with 2 down. Briss Lord, left fielder. Camnitz pitch, 4-9. Fly ball to left field. Easy play for Fred Clark. Out number 3. That'll take us to the top of the 5th inning. And as soon as I put these cards down, that'll take me to the chat room for a minute or 2. So, guys, how are you doing? Let's just make sure we've got everybody that's here. Jerry, Mike, Beats. Steve Conrad. Is Steve still in the room? Stephen Conrad was in the room. Guys, check out Stephen Conrad's channel. Capital S-T-E-V-E-N, capital C-O-N-R-A-D, 0244. Nice young player. He's got a couple of strat-o-matic games. He's going to do some more replays this weekend. Fantastic channel. Great play-by-play for a young player. Check him out. Great channel. He's just starting out. Fantastic. Al Red Sox fan has a wonderful channel centered around his beloved Red Sox. A lot of PC replays, some fantasy boxing, and some other stuff going on as well. Al's a great friend. I mean, check him out. A fantastic channel. Everybody is in here. Do. Just checking things out. Yeah, Fred Clark has wheels. Eddie Collins has wheels. Double-A Steeler. Yeah, Eddie Collins. He is the man. He is the man. Smartest man in this game right at the moment. I guarantee you. That's for sure. Al, how is my mom doing? I want to tell you, you guys, thank you very much for always asking about mom. She, first of all, I went and spent the evening with her after I left work before I came back here to live stream for you guys. And I beat her at backgammon 4 games out of 7. Yeah, so what? She's getting better. Now we have to work on her emotions. Now, she got up to a good early lead on me, 3-1, but I came back. But she wanted to thank everybody personally for asking after her and wishing her well. I mentioned Al by name, and I know everybody has been asking, and she wanted me to convey her thanks to you personally. She's coming home on Wednesday. She's her old self again. She told me that, for those of you who may not know, she had like a carpal tunnel thing with her spine, and it was causing a lot of sciatic pain. So the other day she's standing up, and she told me how she would slightly lean when she's doing dishes. After 2 minutes, it would almost paralyze her with pain. Well, now she's getting over post-surgery pain, but that original pain is gone, so it worked. It's gone, so it worked. So the surgery was a success, so it's just a matter of recovering from the surgical pain. And that is subsiding by the day. So, guys, thanks again. I really do appreciate your support with that. Yeah, we're community, man. We're friends. We're family. I really do appreciate you guys. I do. Enough of the sucking up. You're already here, and you'll be back. Let's get back to the game. Here we go. Top of the 5th. Right field catcher George Gibson leading off. Coombs on the mound still for the A's. 3-5, and that's a fly ball to center field. That is Ruby Oldring. Ruby making a catch. 1 away. Bobby Byrne, third baseman, facing Coombs, 4-9. That's a fly ball to left. No problem at all for Briss Lord. That's 2 away. That's going to bring us to Howie Camnitz. Singleton scored a run top of the 3rd his last time up, facing Coombs. 1-7, goes down swinging. So that is going to set the Pirates down in order, top of the 5th. Yes, mom is coming off the DL. It's been a 30-day DL too, let me tell you. It was supposed to be a surgery, overnight observation, release, perhaps a little bit of physical rehabilitation, but a couple of things, not anybody's fault, went south, and it's been a month. 2.5 weeks in a hospital and a week and a half by the time it's done in physical therapy. And everybody has been so fantastic through the whole thing. Really been blessed. Fantastic, really. Back to the game, bottom of the 5th. Claude Derrick, shortstop, 6-8, draws a walk. Leads off the inning with a free pass. So that's going to bring up Ira Thomas. Almost player of the game in the last game, but it went to Chief Bender, pitcher. Thomas, none out, 1-8. That is a single. No stars. Derrick at second. He's a 114. Eric makes it to 3rd. No out men at the corners. Brings up Coombs. Hey. Infield in. Laying down the bunt. Oh, my goodness. Sacrifice, squeeze, play. Beats out the bunt. Runners advance a base. Coombs brings him in. RBI bunt on the squeeze. Claude Derrick scores. There's your tie ball game. The pitchers are doing it, man. The pitchers are doing it. I love dead ball. The pitchers did it. Eddie Collins, 4-6. Line out to short. 1 away. Men at 1st and 2nd. Frank home run candlestick maker Baker facing Howie Camnitz, 2-6, and that's a 2-star single for Baker. That's an RBI single. Thomas comes around to score. Jack Coombs makes it to 3rd. Men at the corners, 1 out. And all of a sudden, Howie Camnitz is in trouble. A's take a 2-1 lead. Stuffy McInnes First base, 5-7, goes down swinging. That's 2 outs. Brings up Ruby. Well, now Howie will get out of the inning. 6-9. Fly ball to center field. Ham Hyatt makes the catch. A's score 2, and after 5 years score, the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics 2, 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates 1. Yep, we're just going to keep going. At least through 9. Hopefully that'll be the end of the game, because I know the other guys are probably wanting a live stream, and I don't want to hog the whole thing here. Fred Clark, 2-8, leads off with a walk for the Pirates. Just starting through the lineup, third time, top of the 6th. Jack Coombs on the mound. Clark on first. They're going to hold Clark, which will take him to a 112. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. 299. Hyatt's going to lay down the bunt. 3, and he beats it out. Oh, Hyatt beats out the bunt. These guys are just doing it stupid. 2 men on, no out. Jack Coombs facing Hannes Wagner. Here we go. Jack Coombs with the pitch. 6-4, fly ball to center field. Rube Oldring is underneath it. He makes the catch. No one's going to advance. Runners hold. 1 away. Men at first and second. Pirates a chance to tie it up and maybe go beyond. Dots Miller, second baseman. Walks up to the plate. Coombs with the pitch. 2-6. Hard ground ball to third. He steps on the plate he beats Clark to the plate. Home run Baker does, but not a chance to get anybody else. So fielder's choice for Dots Miller. Hyatt goes to second, 2 outs. Men at first and second, Owen Chief Wilson. Here comes the pitch, 1-9. Hard grounder to second. Eddie Collins makes easy work of that ground ball, gets it to McInnes. Out number 3, Pirates. Not able to move anybody around the bases. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, bottom of the 6th inning, Danny Murphy, lead-off batter, right fielder for the Athletics, facing Howie Camnitz. A's up 2-1. Murphy takes Camnitz' pitch, 3-5, fly to left. Back goes Clark, gets underneath it. Makes the routine fly ball catch. Out number 1, Briss Lord, left fielder. Camnitz, here's the pitch to Lord, 6-6, and Lord laces a single into shallow right center. We have a runner on base, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, Claude Derrick comes up, 5-9, hard grounder to second. No chance to get Lord at all. They get Derrick at first. Lord makes it to second. Got a huge jump on that play. 2 outs, Ira Thomas, catcher, 8th in the order. Howie Camnitz with the pitch, 5-8, goes down swinging. 6th inning. Score is still 2-1, Philadelphia. We go to the top of the 7th, and the Pirates looking to make something happen. Getting near the bottom of the order, Bill Abstein, 6th in the order, is leading off, followed by George Gibson and Bobby Byrne. Coombs on the mound. Abstein takes a couple warm-up hacks. Coombs gets a signal from Thomas. Here's the pitch. 2-6, strikeout. Caught looking at the corner. This second time he's been struck out by Jack Coombs. Oh, George Gibson, catcher, facing Coombs. Top of the 7th, 3-6 walk. Gibson gets on base. 1 away. Bobby Byrne, 226 batter, lays down the bunt, and he beats it out. Infield single. Dead ball. Good die rolls. 1 away, first and second. That's going to bring up Camnitz. He's going to lay it down. He's not going to beat it out, but third baseman throws out the batter, so he gets the job done. 5-3 sack, 2 men in scoring position, 2 outs. And Fred Clark, leadoff batter, comes up. Jack Coombs, is going to pitch to him. 1-9, and that is a 2-star double. Base clearing double. Pirates back on top. George Gibson scores. Bobby Burns scores. Coombs gives up 2 with 2 outs in the bottom and the top of the 7th. Ham Hyatt facing Coombs 1-4, and that is a 2-star single. Hyatt with an RBI. And the Pirates take more of a lead. Score is 4-2. Pittsburgh finally getting it cranked up in the 7th inning. Coombs not really tired, but they're keeping an eye on him. Honest Wagner 6-5, and Coombs issues a walk. So now we've got 2 men on. Coming to Dots Miller. Miller, a .279 batter in 1909. Coombs is going to pitch to him. 2-11, hard grounder to third. Easy work for home run Baker. Gets it to Stuffy McInnes for out number 3. And with Jack Coombs being up next, he may get pinch hit for here. Probably will get pinch hit for. But before we get to that, at the old ball game. Yeah, I know. Brings tears to your eyes. Yeah, we're going to pinch hit for Coombs. And we're going to go with catcher Jack Lapp. So let me make my squigglies and such here. 9, Lapp. Pinch hit. C, 1-10. Coombs went 7. Not out because he's being shelled, but the pitchers are being removed early, so that way a better chance of scoring. Jack Lapp takes the pitch from Camnitz 2-3 and gets on with a walk. So that's on base for small ball as long as you can get the man on base. I wonder. And they're going to call in a pinch runner for Jack Lapp. Amos Strunk is going to come in, outfielder. Pinch runner. Yeah, haven't done a pinch runner in a long time. So let's see. 9, Strunk. Amos Strunk. Pinch runner is starting on first base right there. Eddie Collins comes up. He's going to swing away. The pitch from Camnitz, 6-5, and that is a 2-star single. Gets Strunk around to third. Home run candlestick maker Baker. Thank you, Al Red Sox fan. Men at first and third, no outs. Infield in. 6-11, fly ball to left field. That is going to be Clark with a 220. Makes the catch. Runner on third will score. So that's a sacrifice fly. And what was it? 6-11, fly to the left. So 7. Sack for home run Baker. Scores Amos Strunk. So the Athletics get one back. The score is 4-3. Stuffy McInnes, 1 out. Man on first. 3-5. That's a single. I really don't need to roll, but I'm going to. Eddie Collins going to third. Eddie Collins is thrown out at third. We'll say by center fielder, Ham Hyatt. Not there. Eddie Collins thrown out at third. 8-5. Come on, Chris. Your hand. You can do this better than that. Give me a sec, guys. All right, 2 outs. Stuffy McInnes is on first base. Athletics have scored a run. 4-3 Pirates lead. Rube Oldring. Ruby. 5-7. Strikeout. Athletics played a run. We go to the top of the 8th. It's a 1-run ball game. Pirates have a 4-3 lead. Coming up to the plate, Dots Miller. And we need to get a new pitcher for the Athletics, so bear with me one more moment. I think we're going to bring in Cy Morgan. Pitch. 9. Morgan. We need to take the runner out of there, Harry Davis. And Patty. Both of them are in there. Lap. Wait a minute. What about... Oh, these are the backups. You dummy. You dummy. So we need to take him out of there. Amos Strunk. That's what I thought. All right. Okay. So put Strunk back in the pile. Right there. Cy Morgan will be pitching. 1, 2, E10. Morgan, top of the 8th. Leadoff batter, second baseman Dots Miller was the last batter in the last inning. Singing at the old ball game got me excited. Owen Wilson, Chief Wilson, 4-5. Grounder to second. Easy play by Collins. Over to McInnes for out number 1. Bill Abstein, first baseman, facing Cy Morgan. 1-6. Hard grounder to third. Baker to McInnes. That's 2 away, top of the 8th. Pirates harboring a 1-run lead. Brings us George Gibson, catcher. 1-8. Pops it up behind third. Baker makes that play easily. Ranges over. Mitts the ball. Pirates retired in order. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the A's are down by 1, and they're looking to make something happen. Danny Murphy, 5th in the order, leading off against Howie Camnitz. Is still going strong. 4th time through the lineup now. Murphy, 2-6. Hard grounder to third. Played cleanly by Bobby Byrne. Gets it over to Abstein for out number 1. Briss Lord, left fielder, facing Camnitz. 3-7, fly ball to left. That's 2 away. Fred Clark all over that one. Claude Derrick, shortstop, 7th in the order, 2 down. Bottom of the 8th, A's down by 1, 3-6, and that is a single. Derrick is on safely with a hit. His first hit of the game. Walked in the bottom of the 5th inning. His other time on base, 1 for 3. Ira Thomas, catcher, man on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Camnitz with the pitch, 3-3. Hard grounder to short. Wagner scoops it up over to Abstein, out number 3. And the Athletics cannot play to run. At the top of the 9th, and the Pirates have a 1-run lead. Your score, 1909 Pirates 4, 1911 Philadelphia Athletics 3. Cy Morgan comes back out to the mound to face Bobby Byrne, third baseman. 6-5. With a great snag on that one. 1 away. Next up is going to be Howie Camnitz, staying in the game. He's going to bat here in the 9th. Facing Morgan, 2-7, and that is a strikeout. Looks like Camnitz may go the distance, depending on how the 9th goes. Fred Clark, leadoff batter, 2 outs. Top of the 9th, 3-8. Hard grounder to Baker. Scoops it up over to McInnes. It goes, and it's out number 3. And here we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 run separates the 2 teams. Don't know if Espo is on or not. I'm willing to bet he is. Now this is running a little long. I'm at about an hour. But I've had live streams go over an hour, so this will be over here quickly. I got a feeling Eddie Collins leading off. Camnitz, here's the pitch, 4-7, strikeout. 1 away, bottom of the 9th. Frank home run, candlestick maker, Baker. Camnitz with the pitch, 3-3, grounder to second. Miller over to Abstein, out number 2. And it comes down, Stuffy McInnes, first baseman, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Athletics down by 2. Camnitz gets a signal from Gibson. He likes what he sees. Here's the windup, the kick, the pitch, 4-8. Hard grounder to short. Wagner is a 1 with a 6. Scoops it up over to Abstein, out number 3, end of the game. Pirates win 4-3. Not going to worry about doing stats, but if anybody has anybody that they want to nominate for player of the game, here it is. Camnitz with a great game for the Pirates. Only gave up 3 runs. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going the distance. For the Pirates, well, also for his cause, he sacrificed bunt. He got a single, scored a run, so he helped his own cause. I mean, the pitcher's really doing well in this game. Just, it's hard to deny that. Ham Hyatt, 3 for 4. 2 ribbies, struck out once. And Fred Clark, 2 for 4, double, RBI, run scored. Also drew a walk. Yeah, I'm going with Beats on this one. I'm really thinking it's going to be Howie Camnitz. Yep. We'll give her a few more seconds, see if anybody else sounds off. Yeah, BJ. Yeah, that's what I'm going with also, Howie Camnitz. Yeah, we're going to call Howie Camnitz on that one. We really are. Camnitz, player of the game. 2 pitchers get the doubleheader games. Oh, man. Dave S. I see Dave S. on the channel. Dave, how's it going, sir? Good evening. Glad you could make it to the chat. Thank you, Jerry. Yep, definitely Camnitz. Threw a really, really good game. He did. Guys, other people probably want to live stream, so I'm not going to dawdle. Thanks for coming to the game. I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. Again, this is Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Philadelphia Athletics beat the 1909 Pirates 5-2, and in Game 2 of the doubleheader, the Pirates turned around and they nipped the Philadelphia Athletics by a score of 4-3. This is Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware. Guys, have a fantastic and wonderful evening and weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, you guys. Keep on rolling.